Hello, this is Isaac Mullins with TSS Universal Incorporated. Real quick, haven't even been doing the plugs. Check us out on tssuniversal.com. And on Facebook, TSS Universal Inc., YouTube, TSS Universal Inc. as well. We're everywhere. You guys, communication. Words at this point don't mean anything. I mean, it's to the point where you can even communicate with someone in plain English, and I'm very good at communication. My vernacular is very adept. I'm very skilled in English verbal communication, and yet with certain individuals, words are simply not. There's nothing. They don't hear it. One example is recently I mentioned that I was going to be firing someone, and they're pregnant. And it was assumed that I had stated that I was kicking a pregnant person out. One, she has a place to go. Two, really, I verbally clarified that I meant that she was out of the business and that I would no longer have her work for us in an official capacity. Simply, matter of fact, bottom line. No emotion involved. This is simply business. They failed in training as a team, and I can no longer use them at the level that I was planning to use them at, simply because they're not shifting. Their frequency is too negative, and they would not make it where I'm going. In fact, I have business people coming to me saying, hey, we're kind of worried, we see you and then we see them, and there's just like, what's going on here? Are you crazy? And in fact, yes, I was. A little bit insane. And every time they did indeed, I mean, there were stars that stood out, but like the majority end up failing themselves every time, and that's unanimous. And I expect a different result. So I'm learned this time that indeed it is verbology. People don't believe in words; they need action. So that's why I kind of cut ties when need be, and cut out the cancerous cellular units in my personal energy system. What's inhibiting me from being able to create healthy environments here, and then why there's relationships being destroyed, and on and on. I mean, it's literally their process is so destructive, and I cannot condone it, and I will be hard, front, and real the entire way, saying it is incorrect. Having points of reference and coming from a smaller community, knowing what community looks like, I know I'm in the right, and I can speak with a conviction that I do. And with that in mind, let's continue to teach. I mean, I'm coming from a very humble background, and I'm doing some amazing things, and that's just me, and I'm not the most skilled or whatever out there. I'm very amazing in my own right, and I'm the best at being me, and that's the most important part. So each of you guys remember, and I've been stating this in every video recently, um, you guys stop filling the void inside yourselves with anything but yourself. No alcohol, no video games, no books that you're nose deep in all the time, no drugs or whatever other scenario. I mean, people have so many addictions nowadays to cover up the pain and to escape the pain. And this is obviously not a healthy process for processing the trauma that people are going through because of the stimulus, negative stimulus that people are, you know, it's just people on people. You guys, you guys wake up. We're a community here. Everybody's so toxic, so cancerous. I'm gonna make this example again. For someone to be offended by me saying that I care about their children as much as I do my own in a communal sense, for that to be offensive, is what I'm talking about. The cellular units of this energy system of humanity are cancerous, and they have an inability to work effectively, efficiently, and together and synergistically. You have a positive entity that is consistently shunned out because of pride. Here's another thing I was going to pull up. Pride, you guys. Pride is a way that people compensate for their low self-esteem in today's world because they're so unsure of themselves and the world around them and everything. So, I mean, this creates a very toxic mindset where pride inhibits you from even seeing solutions that are right in front of your face, inhibit you from seeing perspectives that are being thrown at you from a stance of entirely of, brotherly, like, I'm here for you, teamwork, like, come on, I'm trying to help you see past this veil that you're setting before yourself. And it, time and time again, I'm seeing pride being the biggest inhibitor because people are, they don't want to be wrong. That's very difficult to be wrong because it puts you in a position where you have to, again, compensate for you not being correct. And, this creates more incorrectness. It's a, vicious cycle that is created. And this is often the case. It's like a lie. You have to create more lies. If you lie, you have to lie to lie and lie and lie and lie more. And it just creates a negative ripple effect, which is why I'm really big on the law of attraction and staying positive. Every thought, word, and action has a ripple effect, both in yourself and on those you interact with around you. So another example, community-wise, people not, being respectful of their bodies and their diets and their sleeping patterns and how they take care of themselves, and them getting sick and getting others sick. Communally, they're being irresponsible and disrespectful to those around them. So I mean, just, I could come up with all kinds of energetic examples. I see different layers to all of it, and they all intertwine. It's the same base energetic concepts of how people process stimulus, and that's bottom line. I'm just point blank being real the entire time and calling it back to the basics. People want to argue semantics and specific scenarios, and they want to argue me in exactly what I'm saying, and yeah, the whole time I'm like, you guys, you are so earth-like in how limited your mindset is. It's sad. It's sad, but at least I'm meeting more, other individuals. My vernacular's off. I'm meeting other individuals who are, on that level and that high frequency, and I almost forgot, I've been in this like ghetto far in again. That's a mindset, not a race or color or whatever. So, screw you who consider racism, any part of my factoring of things. Um, Again, ignorance. I got claimed of being racist, and yet I'm here to save the world without any discriminating. But that's what they see. See, it's perception. So your guys' perception is your own reality. They created their own, and they're about to go live in a hippie commune in a little RV, which is fantastic. That's awesome. That's their choice. But I've got stuff to do because I have children, and I have responsibilities to my children to create a better world because it's not working. And Daddy promised I promised my baby girl that I was gonna fix it, that I was gonna help people not hurt each other anymore. And I'm learning that the only way to do that is literally I'm just gonna have to fix the system. They need action. They need something to look up to. They need hope, tangible hope. I can say words all day. I understand. I was really trying to train and get them on the mindset where they can go with me, but I have to go back to A types because A types are gonna be what gets us because we don't fail. We only build, we grow, we create solutions. I mean, again, mindset, you guys. The only difference between a D type mindset, a B type mindset, a C type, not to skip it, they don't really count. I mean, it just, in alphas, is literally how we process stimulus. We create solutions. We're confident. We get rid of the fear and doubt. We overcome our fears and doubts to build what we build. So that's the difference, you guys. It's all in your head. Because I used to be a heroin addict. I used to think that I couldn't do it. I hated myself. I tried to kill myself before and end all this crap. And yet now I love life and I love what I do and I love helping people and even, booting them all out in a way and them seeing this expand and me all over TV. And it's like, wow, maybe Isaac wasn't just bullshitting us and he really actually did give a fuck. Yeah, surprise. You're welcome. Anyway. All right, guys. Have an awesome day, an awesome week. Again, check us out, tssuniversal.com, Facebook, TSS Universal, Inc., YouTube, same, so on and so forth. I mean, we're out there. We're out there, you guys, and we're here for you. We love you. All right, no doubt, no fear, live it. Have an awesome one. Take care.